Hi guys, my name is Meads, and this is going to be a review for the Riobot Jehuty. I think this is number 10 of the Riobot line, and this is amazing. When I first saw it, just can't help it, gotta pre-order it. Got mine from Ami, and I think there might be a second run of this. It's still out there, and this is a big box. Has that matte finish. So here's the front, get a little bit of a line art on Jehuty right there. And on the side just says R10. Riobot 10th figure they made so far. So far I only have, let's see, a Gurren gun. And I didn't really get any of the other ones since I'm not too familiar with them, nor I like the design. There's a lot of cool Riobot releases so far, especially the getters are coming out. So it says here prototype works, chemical attack. Got the chemical attack symbol up there. Made in factory. Sentinel. And same thing here, you got the R10 on the top. You got the zone of the enders, and I think on the bottom, actually I haven't seen the bottom of this. Some stuff. Yep. And that's pretty much it. And inside, I don't have much space on my diorama, but hopefully when I pan this out and hit the camera, there we go. So we got information, the planning production by Sentinel Company Limited. Special thanks to a couple of people. Here's Jehuty inside, and you got this one lumbar here. I'm not too sure what that is for. We'll check it out, but I haven't opened it yet, and I will right about now. Alright, I'm not too sure how I'm gonna put this in video, but so the top part, as you take it out, you get the hands, and you get that Jehuty and the wings and everything. So that's the top part, and on the bottom you have the, I believe, the stand, the halo, and this thing that goes around him. To apologize, I'm not too familiar with the figure, but it seems like well, in terms of Gundam, it's like bits that goes around him. I think they might be shields. Get the stand there, and on the opposite side you get, I think, the side skirt and some connector part, which I need to take out. So that's pretty much it when you unbox this. And you get this little pamphlet here. I saw this a while, well, a little, probably a week or so before, and this is the Deformation Jehuty. And I think this is made by, I'm not sure if it's made by Sentinel also, but I think it's another company. This caught my attention. It's nice, but not for the price. It's a little bit expensive. Well, I'm already getting a Riobot. I mean, yes, but you know, sometimes it's kind of like how I treat Figmas and Nendoroids. I got into Figmas more than an Android. Same thing with this. I like the Riobots more than the Deformation. So I might just stick with the Riobot, but it's nice. Might consider it if I probably watch someone's review of it. It might be cool. Otherwise, you can get this little instruction, double-sided. Tells you what you can do with this, all the connection parts. Very interesting. And that's pretty much it. Just 100%. I'm not sure what this kanji means on top. But this is cool. Just, I mean, it's all you need to basically just look at the pictures, and at least it's colored. It's really nice. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and assemble the base and take out Jehuty from the box. Alright, to construct the base, I think it's a little straightforward. What you need to do is grab this connected part here. This will become your base. Connect this part. You're just gonna push it in like so, and this is just goes to one of the slits here, and should just slide. There we go. And as always, this is gonna be tightened when you first get it. Always get a small screwdriver, Phillips, and to loosen it. So I'm just gonna have it on a certain angle. Probably just actually, here we go. Tighten it back. And on the top part here, this part doesn't. It's actually not on any screw on top here. Actually, I think I need to rotate this. There we go. Because this part here is where it connects to Jehuty on the back, and this part right here, just pegs here, is for the halo, for the enemy indicator right here. It does say enemy in orange. Let's just connect right here, which probably do later on. So that's that part. All right, that is the stand. All right, and this is just amazing. All the details. So far that catches my eyes. The clear shoulder parts here, they're clear blue, and inside it's gold fins. Like just the details on that. Going along, you got this different shades of gold. This from the front part. Then you get the lighter, kind of like champagne gold here, and you do have this yellow, kind of yellowish gold on the side also, along with his hand, and just all over. Really amazing. Also the back. Look at that detail. And let's see on the bottom part here. So going along with articulation, head can rotate. You get that really nice clear orange, and I think you can rotate it. I'm not sure if you can move it up. Seems to be articulated, but I don't want to force it. Huh. This part here, nope. Although, kind of curious what this part here, right in the middle. You have shoulder joints right on the base. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Oh, it actually moves that chest part. That's pretty cool. Wonder if else I can move. Well, you can move the front part. Let's see if anything moves on the back. So there's a little bit of different sections right there. And on the shoulder, seems like this can move up. It's like panels. Can move that high up. Wonder if the fins. No, okay. I guess I cannot rotate that. Got a double jointed elbow. You get the shield here, which is on a double joint. Get the wrist that you can swap out. I'll do that later. And on this part here, you have a retractable blade, which I have one here. You actually get two, one short blade and one long one. Probably just put the short one here. And I think, how do you put this on? Does it go this way? I would assume so. So let's see, I'm just trying to, yeah. My first time putting this on. Hopefully I'm doing it correctly. There we go. So I can move it forward. There we go. Oh, actually goes in. pretty cool. Maybe I should just use the longer one. Alright. And just the details, you get that blue lining. Just amazing. And you get the ball joint right there. You got the side skirts, which can act as I think they call the option fins. Not too sure what they're called. Yeah, option fins, which well, the thing is, you can remove that, but I'm not going to. You have this, pretty much the same, and this is a part where it connects to the circular, just halo thing, and it just gets mounted in there somehow. I haven't done this. There we go. And you have a ball joint right there. This one moves too, so that's articulate. I'm gonna take this out. Alright, that's that part. Moving back to this, you have the hips. I guess you can move this up, which is, you know, I think that's where the pilot is. And it does move this bottom part here, as you can see. Actually, this part here is separate from this. Actually, a lot of movement there. Huh. It's really cool. And you have a waist articulation. Actually, this one, you actually can pop it out more, which is a cool gimmick. So you can point the toes together. It's really cool. Then you have this side parts here. I think they might be thrusters. They're in a ball joint right here. And just the details. Now here comes the best part. The knee articulation. So as you bend this, you'll notice this top part of the knee bends out also, or bends in. Then this whole part just goes in. It's a lot of articulation. Actually, I think you can, yeah. So again, that's a lot of details. And so for some weird reason, mine gets caught up sometimes. Oh, there we go. So I guess you gotta pull out first, then you do the bend. And try it again. Yeah. Down the back. Get all that gold. So that's a very good bend right there. And I think we saw photos where he's kneeling down. And he pretty much can do that without any problem at all. Alright. Now, I don't think there's any part here that can separate, I don't think. Although the cool gimmick on the back for standing up is this part here, which just I think pops out. That's really cool. In the Revoltech you have to part swap that, but here that's really cool. Man, this is a really amazing figure. I give props to Sentinel for making this. Oops. There we go. So again, amazing details, moving panels, just amazing. Alright, I played around with it a little bit more and actually look at the instruction. So you can actually have this look up, and as you can see the neck, and there's this cool gimmick here where this thing pops out. Try to reveal some kind of a cool little gimmick there. Again, not too familiar what that is, but I'm pretty sure that's probably something significant. So that's another gimmick there. Otherwise, the wings on the back. So you got this part here, which just connect fairly easily. You can rotate it, move up, and this one opens up. And there are option parts right here. And I think this one just connects up here, like so. I'm not gonna connect it because I'm a little scared about clear plastic. There we go, might as well. So there we go, other side. Same thing, pop this out. So most likely I'm just gonna leave the wings like that. I don't like removing the clear plastic. There we go. It seems fairly easy to put it on, so hoping that's the same thing. Is there any weight issues with his wings? It's kind of loose. But, you know, nonetheless, I think that works. So that's really nice. Alright, so next part is more fins. So I got this. I got actually 4 of them. Kind of like the side skirts, and I think this is for the second runner version, and very much the same as the option fins here, or funnels. No, they're not funnels, fins. So this option fins, the way to connect it to the circular halo, you get this add-on, which just kind of slides down here. Point this way, I think, and just think, am I doing it? Yeah, I think either way. Let's push it on, and there we go. Again, ball jointed right there. This just connects to the halo like so, and I'll put it on in a bit. So that's that part. You get a variety of hands. And aside from the relax one, you see on Jehuty, it's already connected. You have one to hold the weapon, which I will go in a bit. Seems like I'm not too sure what this is. Like maybe like a rebar. Is it some kind of railgun? I think it's just probably some kind of a post or steel. And that helps you connect there, as well as I think as you can see on that one, you can actually use this as kind of like a shield. Oops, almost dropped him. And you get just straight ones without any pegs, as you can see there. Then you have a closed fist, and this one, which is wide open. So quite a variety of pairs of hands. Really nice. So to connect this, you're gonna be using one of the small connectors. You actually have 2 of them, and I'm just gonna put one here, put it on, and put it on like so. And not really too sure why they have this. Again, feel free to educate needs for these. Just take this out. You get a small ball joint right there, and I'm just gonna pop this in. I was kind of worried about putting on this because probably not a good idea while that thing's on the. Take that out. Yeah, I'm worried because since it's the joint or the ball socket might be still stiff, since there was nothing on there. And let me do this off camera, get more better control. There we go. got it on. A little stiff, again, mainly because it's the first time putting that on. So let me put this back here. And there we go. You can have him hold that. It does kind of look like a railgun to me. If anything on the back here. But you can hold it. And that's pretty much it. Next part is attaching this to the base. Alright, to attach this to the base, on the back there's actually a compartment or a connection which you just take this out. Very convenient. And you take this back here. Should probably readjust the camera. There we go. And just connects right there. Oops. A little stiff, but there we go. I'm hoping I didn't chip off any paint. And actually, I was looking at this. I was wondering, is there any die-cast parts on this? This part here does feel like die-cast. The whole leg is, and the shoulder. I'm not too sure if that's die-cast. My Gurren Lagann, it looks like it's die-cast, but it just looks like it's painted. Maybe it's plated, kind of like how chrome plating is. But nonetheless, I'm not complaining, and it's still an awesome figure. Alright, let me post this and readjust my camera again. Alright, now some of you are going to be wondering, so how big is this figure? And how's that compared to the Revoltech one? Luckily, I still have my vector cannon. Actually, I was deciding to sell him, but something tells me probably not. So this is the Jehuty with the vector cannon. Well, without the vector cannon. And as you can see, the Riobot is slightly bigger. Actually, probably a third bigger, I would say, or actually a half bigger. But again, just comparing the details. Actually, I have the first one. Thanks again for from Versus Z. But I think the only way to compare this is with the gold version right here. Although the blue doesn't quite match. But if you have the first one with the orange. Actually, I would like it if it was orange. I'm a big orange fan, but there's not much of an orange shade out there. So I think gold is probably the best choice to do. And maybe gold was the original color. So there you go. Let me put on the halo and all the option vents. Alright, I have to stack some of my containers just to get my camera this high. But this is really cool. And again, even the enemy sign here you can move around along with the other connector parts here. So just very versatile. And again, this is just amazing. Highly recommend, if you get a chance, get the Riobot Jehuty. Actually, very interested if they ever make the Anubis. Gotta definitely get that also. Again, another awesome figure from Sentinel. Really amazing. Alright, that pretty much wraps up my review. If you have any questions or any comments, leave them down below and try my best to answer that for you. So until then, this is Meats. Thank you for watching. Just a little bit of an extra. Both Riobots, Gurren Lagann, and Jehuty.